All right, boys and girls, welcome to art class. Today's learning goal is I can create an accurate color wheel. That means a color wheel where the colors are in the correct places. So here is the color wheel I'm talking about. A color wheel has to be in rainbow order. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. These are the colors of the rainbow. And here's a picture of a real rainbow. And now I know in science class, sometimes you might hear the word indigo. That's another color that is in the real rainbow if you look in the sky. But for art class purposes and for color wheel purposes, we leave indigo out and we just go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Indigo is kind of a dark blue color, so it's just another shade of blue. And so here again is the color wheel. And remember, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple is the correct order, and it always has to go in that order because it's a science thing. It's scientific that the colors go in this order. So today we're going to explore a few color wheels, and then we're going to draw a color wheel in our artwork. So this is a different color wheel. It's the same thing. If you look at the colors, it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, or purple. Violet is just another name for a purple color. This color wheel looks different, but same thing. Okay, this is a piece of art that has been turned into a color wheel, but it's the same thing. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Same pattern, right? Colors go in the same way. Another piece of art that's made out of a color wheel, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. There's a few extra shades of green in there and maybe a little bit of blue too, a couple extra shades of blue, but same color pattern every single time. I thought this one was fun. They say you're supposed to eat a rainbow. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. If you eat all the foods of the rainbow and the color wheel, you'd be a very healthy person. So it's always a good idea to think about that. Can you think of any other foods the color of the rainbow? All right, so today for our lesson, you're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil. Of course, if you don't have those things, if you don't have a pencil, you can of course use a crayon or a marker or something else. The rainbow color crayons or markers are very important today. So I'm really hoping that you can find the rainbow colors, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And the toilet paper tube and scissors are optional, but if you ran out of toilet paper and saved the toilet paper tube, you can use it on this project. So here's a picture of what we're going to do. We're going to make a hot air balloon, but we are going to make it look like the color wheel today. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And then we're going to draw you inside of the hot air balloon. So here we go. I'm going to be using a marker so you can see, but you can be using your pencil if you're worried about having to erase. We're going to start with a big circle for our color wheel. Leave a little bit of space on the bottom for our balloon. And later we're going to add a paper towel tube down there if you have one. If you don't, we're just going to draw it. So now in our circle, we're going to make our color wheel. So we're going to cut our circle in half with a line. My line's a little bit over to the right, but that's okay. We're not going for perfect here. We're just trying to make a color wheel. Now we're going to make an X across. So we're going to make a line going across that way. Then we have one more line to draw in our color wheel. We're going to make the X cross through the middle in the opposite direction. And that's our last line for our color wheel. My color wheel is a little bit lopsided, but that is okay. If yours turns out a little lopsided, we're going to go with it. I'm going to go with mine. Now we have to make the rest of the balloon. So for now, here's my paper towel tube. I'm going to end up cutting that in half to make my balloon later. For now, I'm going to assume that you don't have one of those, and you're going to draw a square for your balloon. If you don't have a paper towel tube or a toilet paper tube, that's okay. Just draw the little square. Now we're going to connect our circle and our square with a line. I'm going to thicken my line, darken it a little bit so we can really see it. That line is what's holding the basket to the balloon. I don't know if you've ever seen a hot air balloon, but the basket hangs down from the balloon part, and that's what you stand in, and it brings you up into the air. Okay, and now we're going to draw you or a friend or somebody you love inside the balloon. I'm gonna make some long hair like it's me. Draw a circle for the face, add some hair, add some eyes, and a nose, and a mouth. I'm smiling. I'm really happy to be in this balloon. I'm gonna add my body. Just sitting in the balloon. I'm just standing there, enjoying the ride in my hot air balloon. I've never been in a hot air balloon, but I would imagine it would be quite an experience. All right, so now I'm actually going to cut very carefully. I'm going to squish it and cut because I don't want anything to go wrong. I don't want to cut my fingers at all. I'm going to cut it right in half. If you need help from a parent, please ask them for some help. And then we're going to glue it. You could also tape it if you don't have glue. I'm going to put some glue right on the back side of my toilet paper tube. Remember, you can pause this video and rewind if I'm going too fast and you need some time to catch up. I'm going to stick that right to my paper. I don't even need to color that or anything unless you want to. You could. And that is my basket that I'm sitting in for my hot air balloon. Now my picture looks 3D. But if you don't have one of those, it's okay. So now comes the color wheel. We need to do it in color in rainbow order. So red, orange, yellow, green. I've speeded this up, but you can pause it if you need to. Blue. Blue's my favorite color. I love this color. Cerulean blue. Purple. These are the colors of the rainbow. I'm going to give my shirt a color my hair and my face a little bit. And then I'm going to work on my sky. I'm going to draw some clouds. They're going to overlap with my balloon. I'm way up in the sky, so there's no grass in this picture. We've got the sun and some clouds. And then I'm going to fill in blue sky all the way around my clouds. My clouds can stay white. It's okay to leave those white. You don't have to fill those in. And then your hot air balloon will be done. Take your time filling in around the clouds. Make that look really nice. And congratulations, you have yourself a beautiful hot air balloon picture. So again, if you did not have a paper towel tube or a toilet paper tube to make that bottom of the balloon, it's okay. Just draw that basket and it'll still look like you're in a hot air balloon. All right, boys and girls, now that you are done with your picture, I want you to click on the green plus on Flipgrid and show me your picture. Try to hold your paper nice and still in front of the camera and tell me a glow and a grow. A glow, one thing that went really well or you thought turned out nice, and a grow, one thing that could have gone a little better. So for me, my glow is I like the way that my clouds kind of go behind my balloon and make it look like there's some space there. And my grow is that my lines on my color wheel turned out a little bit lopsided and they could have been a little more even. So I'm so glad that you spent this time drawing with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll see you next time.